Loudoun County in Virginia has been at the very forefront of the fight between parents and their school board. The fight against COVID mandates, critical race theory, and the mistreatment of a very sensitive case in which the school board seemed to be more concerned with protecting the transgender rights and issues than with protecting other students from danger. Today, the spotlight is on Loudoun County once again after parents and children at a school board meeting served affidavits to school board officials last night, calling on them to cease and desist the school district's mask mandate for students and staff. And some of those students are here with us now, and we'll be talking to Kayla Pritz, Caroline Thomas, and Rylan Mobley. Thanks, guys. Give me a big wave. Okay, guys, listen, this is, for most of my audience, we started school this way. I'd like to start this interview with the Pledge of Allegiance. Who's with me here? I'm going to start it right now. I'm going to put my right hand on my heart and I say, I pledge allegiance. Join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, thanks for doing that. You guys are awesome. You're patriots. So let me start with you, Rylan. You're right front there, sir. You're 11 years old and you're a patriot, and you've had it with the mask mandate. What was it like delivering that affidavit to your school board?
It felt good finally serving them after being suspended, and then we started off in the auditorium and then we were suspended, and then it felt really good to be able to finally potentially stop it.
Okay, well, let's go to Kayla right now. Kayla, tell me, what were your grievances? What did you tell the school board? What was in the affidavit that you've had it enough of?
The masks, the sexual assaults, everything that the county has done wrong was in the affidavit, and I was so proud to bring it up to them. Yeah. And they were very shocked to see us. Yeah, they were shocked. What was let's go to you, Caroline. Tell us, what was the reaction? You had a whole school board up there, and I understand someone left at some point, but tell us, what was their initial reaction? I saw the reaction of the audience. They loved you, but tell us what the school board's reaction was.
Well, the school board at first, they were like, no, we're not going to be accepting these. You need to go give this to the back of the LCPS representative, the staff in the back. Like, if you have anything to present to us, then, just take it outside or in the back or in the hall. And they were you could tell they were very flustered and annoyed, and they just didn't know what to do because they've never been in this situation before. And they eventually had us go out into the hall, into the main lobby of the admin building, and locked all the doors so that we couldn't come back in. And
I'll stay with you for a minute, Caroline. So were you nervous? Were you nervous delivering it, or did the issue supersede your nervousness and overtake you, and you just wanted to deliver this?
I wasn't nervous at all. The passion for this change to happen overcame all the fear, and I was just ready for change to happen.
Hand it over to Kayla. Kayla, your thoughts on that? What was the feeling like? You got a lot of support from a lot of the parents in the room.
Yes, I was so happy. My parents were watching, and I was just very happy to be around people and deliver this to the school board. How
about you, Rylan? 11 years old, took a lot of guts to get up there and, and hand something over to an administrator who your teachers work for. Those people, those are teachers' bosses. Were you nervous about whether your teacher was going to get mad at you for doing it?
At first I was, and then actually while we were up there, a math teacher from my school decided to speak, and that was exciting because I knew that it wasn't just us. There was people trying to stand up.
So what do you think, Rylan, let's stay with you. What do you want to change? I mean, look, it's amazing what's going on around the country. Kids, for a long time, guys, it was your parents who were stepping up, speaking on behalf of you and themselves, let's be honest, but on behalf of you. But now, are you the new parents? Parents around the country stood up at school board meetings and got change. Rylan, you guys are making change. Now, ultimately, it's all about you. So what do you want to change?
I mostly want to get rid of the masks and the judgment of the school board right now.
Judgment, that's a good one. How about you, Kayla? Are you being judged by other students? How are the other kids treating you?
Absolutely. We're always being judged by other people that don't have the right view or different views from us, especially when we were in the Ox Gym last week, 2 weeks ago. Kids were taking pictures of us and making fun of us a lot because we had different views.
Tell us about it. Say on that for a second, Kayla. What do you mean they're making fun of you? Why?
Well, I would hear from my friends that weren't in the Ox gym with us that they heard from people and they were like, just wear the mask. It's not a big deal, but we're standing for our rights.
Caroline, you're 17, I believe. That's right. A junior or senior?
Yes. I'm a junior.
You're a junior, and you got another year. So how are your fellow students treating you?
Well, most of my friends, they really just didn't care. They just didn't want to reach out. But most of my friends are right here with me, and they're fighting it with me. My fellow students, I mean, like Caleb said, they had been taking pictures, but the admin had stopped a few of them from doing that.
Yeah, I'm looking through some of the notes that I took on your story. Rylan, let's give the mic back to Rylan for a second. They gave you 11 days off, Rylan, or 11 days out of school, 5 days in segregation, whatever that is. Tell us about that. And then 6 days of suspension where you couldn't even enter the school building with no online options to learn. You had 11 days. Well, tell me about the segregation. What was that like?
So, well, when we went to the auditorium for the first day, it was really warm. It was really, really hot in there. And, you know, I didn't get my work till maybe the last 3 hours of being in the auditorium. They had people in there to like watch us to make sure we didn't leave. We had to sign out to go places.
Unbelievable. Hand it over to Kayla. Your thoughts, final thought, just give me 20 seconds each, Kayla and Caroline, on that segregation part of it. Did it make you feel like an outcast or an outsider or some sort of second-class student?
It really did. There was lines to the bathroom. We couldn't go see our teachers. The teachers had to come up to us if they wanted to. Some teachers didn't even come see us. They just sent emails or didn't respond to our emails. It was really frustrating.
And final thought, Caroline?
Like everyone else said, it was just really frustrating. We were in either a really hot auditorium or a really cold aux gym, and teachers came when they wanted to and if they wanted to. And Schoology, our like program that we used to do our assignments online, wasn't always updated, and it was just really frustrating because we were trying to get our grades up, we were trying to just do our schoolwork,
right.
and nothing was changing.
Fantastic. Thank you all. I'm going to read your names in a second, the three who are speaking. But thanks to the other 7 behind you for coming forward. We really appreciate you, patriots. And I love in the Pledge of Allegiance, you guys called it a republic because that's what we are. We are a republic. We're not a democracy. We're a republic. Remember that, folks. Good job. Good job, everyone. That's Ryland, Caroline, and Kayla. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right.